Hello again. Here's another one, a request, an anachronism for the fundraiser to give back, because anyway, it's a what do you call those things? Requests. It's a request. So I'm taking requests. If anybody wants to hear any particular one of the 3,400 some odd poems in the anachronisms, if anybody at all is listening to this, please just ask, and I will do it. I'll do it like Rudy Giuliani on that, or whatever that talk for pay scheme that celebrities are using these days. Be celebrities or whatever. I posted this on in 2019 on Thursday, April the 4th. It is MMDCCCXXX. MMDCCCXXX, which is, I should know, 2,830, I think, but and that would make sense. It's called Hot Carrion Carrying On. Hot Carrion, Carrion, carrying, Carrying, on. But here goes. I have a feeling it's a long one too. Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of long. The proctor may have decided some time ago that there should be, by all means, be a long blank. I've literally got a blank at the end of the third to the last line. The scoot goes, and I can just hear the barn bait attempt to correct with the skinny or some such, that he knew all along, the old coot. He was a lot of other things, of course, besides coot. But he must have been 100 or so years of age by the time of its writing. I, however, find the scene entirely antagonizing in the hilarious sexual sense. Something written while laughing out loud, I suspect, in the sort of way that might come into play if, let's say for a moment, the etched barricade of rubble might be reminiscent of a morning when he and a lover were wandering quite aimlessly around on a bit of a fog-ridden morning amid the mostly illegible tombstones in a Boston cemetery, and to boot, they were both crepuscularly horny. Or I'd change that to just one of them. This would provide the perfect sort of series, if you will, of endless geriatric jokes gone horribly awry. Yeah, them's the breaks, he'd sort of mumble, aiming most of one arm at a bit of a discolored, newish grave in the mid-distance. It'd be the perfect metaphor of the perfect sardine factory penned by an auteur on his final escapade. All of which goes completely unfathomed, most especially by the keen centenarian himself, as he and the lover choke and giggle on their very own spittle and salty spring tears. Now, it's the both of them, I suppose, and there'd be tears of contagion, of course, it being spring and all, as well as a veritable plethora of additional and supernumerary but perfectly normal metallic tasting bodily fluids, all while the wonderfully misguided metaphor resonates somewhere in metaphor heaven, while the two lovers come to their senses just in time for another romp, another mid-century, mid-spring, early afternoon. That's that.